Hello, 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 everybody. It's your girl, Letitia Campbell, your number one email marketing strategist, CEO and founder of the Camel Success Network, and the creator of my Emailpreneur Tribe at emailpreneurtribe.com, which is where I teach, train, coach, and motivate my clients on how to secure the bag through email marketing. So I'm sorry for my tardiness. Today is just a crazy day. Hold on, let me change my lighting a little bit because it's making me look kind of ashy. I don't like that. Okay, that's much better. Hi, guys. Come on in the room. Let's give it a couple of seconds. I have an email blast going out right now, letting everybody know that I am live. Also a text message notification. And we're going to get started. If you're logged on right now, do me a quick favor. Let me know where you're tuning in from. Let me know where you're watching from. Also, let me know what is your business, what type of business that you're currently running right now. What we're going to be discussing today is this is my email marketing buzz talk show. I give you guys tips. I teach you guys how to avoid most common mistakes that goes on as you're growing and building your email list. And also, I invite you guys to definitely sign up for my free 5-day list building challenge, which is going to be kicking off very, very soon. So I'm going to put the link up in just a second. I see you guys rolling on in. If you're on right now, say hello in the chat. Okay. Say hello in the chat. Let me know that you are there. Also want to make sure that my chat, the comments are working. The emojis are working. I'm going to pull you guys up here on my computer as well. Hey, Therese, welcome to the live. Thank you for hopping on, Therese. If you can get this shared out to all the groups and stuff and the group chats and things like that, let everybody know that I am here. I'm here. All right, let me pull y'all up real quick. All right, so what we're going to be talking about today is the common mistakes to avoid when you're building your email opt-in page. But I want to ask you a question. How many of you type in 1 if you don't have an email opt-in page right now? What I mean is that if I was to meet you in the mall, if I was to see you do a broadcast online, if I was to check out any of your social media, do you have somewhere where I can insert my email? Okay. If you don't, type in 1 in the chat right now. Type in 1 in the chat right now if you don't. And be honest, don't feel bad if you don't. Don't feel bad if you don't. I'm sorry, y'all. This lighting is bothering me. Need to make this a little bit brighter. Good morning, everybody. Come on in the room. Let me know that you are there. All right, that's a little better. Come on in the room. Yes. We're going to get started in just a second. Again, I'm waiting a couple more seconds for people to hop on. So while you guys are rolling in, let's talk about my challenge real quick. Hey, LaShawn the Dawn, how you doing, sis? Let me discuss my challenge real quick. If you're not already signed up, what you're going to do is you're going to go to the link that is scrolling on the screen. And I'll also pop the link in the chat as well. And I'm going to break down, before we jump into this content, I'm going to break down every single thing that I'm going to be discussing and going over in my challenge, which is going to be kicking off very super soon. I think you guys have about 3 days left to sign up and register. All right. If you're on my YouTube channel right now, the link is actually in the description. Actually, let me pull over to my YouTube right now. Yes. LaShawn, can you hear me, love? Can you hear me, love? All right. I'm just logging on to my YouTube, making sure. I'll pin this onto the top. I am. All right. So if you're on my YouTube, I just pinned the link. Oh, my vocabulary. How awesome. I just pinned the link for you guys. So you can click on that and sign up. And then, oh, great. Thank you so much for LaShawn letting me know that you can hear me. Appreciate you, love. LaShawn is actually one of my longtime clients. You guys got to make sure you connect with her because she has some awesomeness that's about to launch. And if you're rolling on in right now, ladies, please let me know in the comments, where are you tuning in from and what type of business that you own, run, and operate. Okay. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, love. I'm trying to pin this comment real quick. All right, y'all. I'm just going to pin this, the link for the challenge real quick before we get started. So that way you guys can go ahead and sign up. I want to have all that pinned right away, just so in case we have some new people logging on, tuning in and watching the show. Okay. So, all right, let's go ahead and get started. So for those of you who are new to watching me and following me, I'm your number one email marketing strategist. And the reason why I love talking about email marketing, because it's the one thing in your business that's really going to produce a lot of results. It's going to give you that ROI that you need. It's going to give you that consistent sales that you need. And also is going to keep you connected to your audience. And now I want you guys to type in me in the chat if you agree with this belief statement. You want your audience, you want audience loyalty. What I mean by that is that you always want to have clients and customers that are shopping with you and that also continue to shop with you. When it comes to social media, if that's your only reliant to building sales in your business, social media is such a distracting space. Me, as a mother of 5 children, I don't have my notifications on for Facebook, for Instagram, for YouTube, right? Only time I know when somebody's made a post or when somebody is made a comment is I have to log onto the platform in order to know. Now there are billions of women and men who are just like me. We have a disconnect when it comes to social media because we don't want it to be our all day. Hey, Amber, welcome, sis. We don't want it to be something that we're always connected to, okay? Because number one, social media can be a very negative space. Okay, social media can be very distracting. Social media could actually sometimes deter you from different ideas and concepts or beliefs that you have. So a lot of times having that disconnect is really a huge part of self-care. So with that being said, if you know that there's billions of people who are just like me, that means you have to go full force when it comes to growing your email list. I cannot stress this enough. And I know that sometimes some businesses get it and some businesses don't. But if you looked at the beginning of the pandemic and actually seen how so many businesses started to rely prevalently on email marketing, you need to start doing that as well in your business as well. So for those of you who just hopped on, my name is Letitia Campbell. And I'm your number one email marketing strategist, CEO and founder of the Camel Success Network, and the creator of my Emailpreneur Tribe at emailpreneurtribe.com. So what we're going to be talking about this morning is common mistakes to avoid when you're making your email opt-in page. Now, what is an email opt-in page? An email opt-in page is where your audience is going to land on to give you their information, their email address, their name, and their phone number. Okay. This is something that you definitely need when you're for your website, right? For your landing pages, for all the things. So that way you can start capturing leads. Okay. If you're building a page right now and you don't have somewhere where people can put in their information, it's almost like, what's the point? You know what I'm saying? Hey, Paula, welcome to the live, sis. Thank you for hopping on. And guys, listen, if you haven't shared this out, please do me a quick favor and share this out. Also introduce yourselves in the chat as well, so everybody know who you are, what you do, and what type and how they can support your business. Okay, so let's talk about some common mistakes. The number one mistake I see people make when it comes to the email opt-in page is not making an email opt-in page. Yes, that's a common mistake I see. Like if you go to my website, emailpreneurtribe.com, you can't go really anywhere other than the testimonial page and the about me page, but you can't go anywhere on my website without giving me your email. So my website is a functioning site. My website is a lead generation machine. Every time somebody hops on my site, I collect emails. Okay. So as I was sitting back, you know, I spent tons of money with other people building my site in the past. And as I started to really sit down and think, I started to think, hey, Diane, good morning. I started to think, like, what is the purpose of my website, right? What is the purpose of your website? Your purpose of your website is to generate traffic and convert leads. Okay. And if your site is not doing that right now, then you need to restructure, replan, remap out your site so that way you're not missing out on money. Okay. The second thing I will have to say that's a common mistake is you're asking for way too much information. Okay. You're asking for, I tell my clients this all the time, when you're building up an email opt-in page. Okay. No, let's pause real quick. Does everybody understand number one? Type in me in the chat if you understand number one, or if you have any questions about my first point that I just made. My first common mistake I told you guys that most businesses make is not having an email opt-in page. Okay, not having an email opt-in page. Your email opt-in page shouldn't just be, okay, on your section where you're offering a freebie. Okay, that should not be the only place where your traffic is, you're collecting emails from your traffic. Okay, that should not be the only page. It has to be literally on 90% of your site. Needs to have something that pops up or scrolls up or transitions over to your traffic giving you their email address. So if you guys understand that point, please type in me. I want to make sure everyone, thank you, Amber, thank you, LaShawn. I want to make sure that everyone is understanding what I'm trying to put down. Now, the second mistake I see people make is that you're asking for way too much information. I tell my clients this all the time. Anything else you need from your leads, you can get later on, right? So when you're landing on my email opt-in page, I only need your name, your first and last name, because sometimes you have people who have duplicate names, right? All I need is your first and last name, your email address, and your phone number. Just 4 core communication entries I need. Okay, y'all write this down. Type this in the chat. Email address, phone number, first and last name. Email address, that's all you need. That right there is gold, y'all. Like, it's really gold to collect the information. And y'all may think that people don't give you phone numbers. Yes, they do. You may not give out your phone number, but you're not everybody, right? I get tons of phone numbers. When my email opt-in page pulls up, people give out phone numbers, okay? So don't let that be a deterrence of whether or not you collect emails, because guess what? I just told you guys that I'm not connected to social media like most of you are. Like, when I'm offline, I'm offline. I don't get Facebook notifications. I don't get YouTube notifications. I don't get Instagram notifications, whatever, right? Those are shut off on my cell phone devices and my laptop, right? But guess what I always have on me that's always on? My cell phone. Okay, my cell phone is even on even when I am sleeping. I don't turn it off, right? So when you look at the billions of people out there who will be more than willing and more than happy to give you their phone number, right? That means that you are connected to that individual 24/7, 365 days a year. Okay, those are core. Yes, core communication right there. Yes, thank you, Paula. Email address, phone number, first and last name. Absolutely. Hey, Taya, how are you? Lovely. How you doing today? So that's all you need on your email opt-in page. You don't need to know their birthdays right away. You don't need to know their address, right? You don't need to know the address. Someone told me one time in the past, because when her email opt-in page, she requires that you give her your mailing address. And she was like, there's people that reach out to her and complain about that. They'd be like, well, I don't feel comfortable. Like, you're new. I never met you before, but I love the content that you're putting down, but I still don't feel that comfortable giving my address. She said, well, if you don't give me your address, then you don't need to be on my list. What? Like, that is like, not only is that private information, right? A lot of people ask, why do you need it? If I'm getting an ebook from you, if I'm about to buy jewelry from you, why do I initially, if I'm learning more about what you do, why do you need my address? We haven't gotten to the buying process yet, or the purchasing process yet. So with that being said, y'all, don't ask for all the information on your email opt-in page. You don't need to know their address right away. You don't need to know what their birthday is, or what's their Facebook link. All that information you'll get later on, okay? And if you have a email segmentation set up, you will get that information later on. If you don't know how many of you, type in me in the chat if you don't know how to set up an email segmentation. What I mean by that, if I join your email list today, you already have a series of emails automatically set up, right? Like your funnel, right? For you to nurture each and every single lead that comes in. If you don't have that set up on the back end right now, type in me. Type in me. I need to get some coffee, y'all. So type in me in the chat right now, ladies. Thank you, Paula. Thank you so much. She said, off topic, your glow is amazing. Thank you, love. Yeah, I'm just drinking way more water than I usually drink, because I have a lot of it. Let me tell y'all something. While you're answering that question, those of you who just opt on, I want y'all to answer this. Type in me if you do not have your email segmentation set up. So I know we're going into the second quarter of this year, right? But right now, I'm really looking further into this year, third and fourth quarter. My third and fourth quarter, I'm going to be hosting and going to a lot of events. So not only am I trying to make sure my skin is on point, I'm also trying to make sure that I am losing this weight. Okay. Because it ain't cute being on stage and with these spandex and girdles and stuff. It's not comfortable. Thank you so much. LaShawn, my husband got me this. It says, be positive. Be positive. I love it. It's, I love coffee cups. I'm a huge coffee cup girl. All right. Tia said me. Is it Tia or Taya? Is it Tia or Taya? Thank you, love. Okay. So you got to have that set up. All right. You have to have that set up. I think that's vitally important. Setting up that email automation series is going to help you nurture your leads. So as I mentioned earlier, you do not need to collect a whole social security number. Taya. Thank you so much, love. You do not have to collect a whole social security number worth of information from your leads. Your name, phone number, email address, first and last name is more than enough to get started. So ask for less. And the reason why I also say this is that people are busy, right? So if you pique their interest enough for them to even decide to go to your site and for them to even decide for them to give you their email address, you want them to fill out that email opt-in page as fast as possible. So my personal email opt-in pages takes about 2 to 3 seconds to complete, because a lot of times, and this is another reason why you ladies should not have so much entry boxes in your opt-in page, because how many of you, when you go into your computer or your cell phone and you're putting in your information, it automatically fills it in for you? Type in 1 if you have that. I have that feature. So let's say if LaShawn has a website and she has an email opt-in page on her site and I click on it, the minute I type in Letitia, everything fills in for it. It says Letitia Campbell. Then it has my email address already filled in and my phone number. Right away, I just click on it and then hit submit. So I know most of you have that feature because the way the AI is going, this is way convenient. Okay, Amber, awesome. See, so you guys have that feature. That's awesome. So it's great to just have less. Less is more. Less is more. So here's a third common mistake, right, that most people make when building their email opt-in page, is that's all you build is your email opt-in page, right? You don't have your welcome email set up, right? You don't have your email segmentation set up. You haven't mapped out a plan that's going to take people along your sales process. Okay. So let me just break down for you ladies what I teach inside of my 5-day list building challenge. Okay. My 5-day list building challenge is going to be kicked off on Monday. Okay. Monday, April 3rd. All right. So if you're on Facebook, YouTube right now, if you go to the description section, or if you're on YouTube, if you're on Facebook right now, it should be pinned in the comment. So on Monday, April 3rd, we're going to be doing the kickoff call. Okay. On my kickoff call, I'm going to be walking you ladies through the process I'm going to take you through in the challenge. This is a live challenge, ladies. This is not a challenge where I send you a bunch of videos and all that stuff. This is a live challenge. I'm actually teaching you. You're going to be working with me for 5 full days. Okay. Hold on 1 second. Amber said, I like that feature. Don't like long forms. Yeah, nobody likes long forms. And I'm so glad you mentioned that, Amber. So with that being said, the date, on April 3rd, we're going to have my kickoff call. Okay. You're going to log on to Zoom. I'm going to walk you through the challenge. You're going to actually see that this is not your typical challenge. Okay. Then on April 4th, which is going to be the official day 1, I'm going to be teaching you ladies how to create a landing page that converts. How to create a landing page that converts, right? Is that something that you want to know? Type in day 1, right? So I'm going to teach you step by step on actually how to create 2 types of landing page that converts: an opt-in page, which we spoke about today, and also a custom landing page. Okay. On day 2, I'm going to be teaching you guys how to set up your welcome email. All right. During that session, we're going to start mapping out your sales process. So for those of you who need help with your ascension model, maybe you're a coach or a service-based business, right? I'm going to help you with that. For those of you who are in network marketing and you need help moving customers along, you're trying to shorten that the buying process where somebody joins your list to the time they actually purchase your products from you, that's a perfect time to training to attend. Then on day 3, I'm going to be teaching you guys how to actually create your email segmentation. So this is not a challenge where I'm going to be showing slides, right? this is a challenge where I'm going to be sharing my screen and actually showing you how to do this, how to create the email, how to attach it to your email segmentation, how to add in your links, things like that, okay? Then on day 4, I'm going to teach you guys how to navigate through your email systems, all right? There's so much more you can do with your email systems than just sending out emails. So I'm going to show you guys how to really leverage your systems and get a bang for your buck. Then on day 5, I'm going to teach you guys how to monitor your market through email marketing. We're going to be discussing reporting. We're going to be discussing how to read your reports. We're going to be discussing what to do with your high engagers and your low engagers, right? So we're going to dive into that, okay? So if I was to sit here and actually map out the value cost of this challenge, and I'm not trying to exaggerate, this challenge is literally worth $10,000+, okay? Because email marketing is something that's always going to make you money in your business. If you get closed out of your Facebook account, or let's say if YouTube decides to, YouTube did this the other day, where they decided to take down one of my videos, okay? So when that happens, it's not gonna affect you much, because guess what? You have other communication channel, the number 1 communication channel to communicate and secure your audience, and that is your email list, okay? So if you have not registered yet, the link is scrolling on the bottom of my screen, emailpreneurtribe.com/free 5-day list building challenge. When you go there, you're going to sign up for it. You're going to put in your information, okay? Then you're going to get an opportunity to grab the replay. So even though this is a live challenge, you're going to be attending all the live sessions, you do have an opportunity to grab the replay, so that way you can always have access to all the trainings, okay? So Amber, Taya, did you ladies register yet for the challenge? Actually, let me go over here and see. If you've already registered, please let me know in the chat real quick, because I definitely want to congratulate you. Okay, I definitely want to congratulate you. So when the challenge starts, you will be emailed and text the Zoom links. You're going to get reminders. All right, so that way you don't miss a thing. So don't worry about, because I'm really big on communication. Okay, you're going to be added to my Facebook group. You're also going to be added to my challenge group chat. So that way you always are in sync on the announcement. So don't feel like you don't have time, or don't feel like you're going to be overwhelmed, or don't feel like you're going to be left behind, because I'm going to be there to help you and guide you along. Okay, this is not a challenge where I just, people get signed up and the ones who are engaging are the only ones who get my attention. Okay, so Amber, I don't see your name, sis. I don't see your name. I don't see your name on this current round. Did you sign up for a previous round, love? Actually, let me just pull your name up, because I think you're already on my email list, but let me check. Amber, does your email address ends in BER2? Let me know, BER2. If it does, I can add you to the challenge segmentation right now, because I have a lot of Ambers on my list. I have a lot Ambers, and this is why I tell you guys to ask for the first and last name when you are doing an email opt-in, because I have over 55 Ambers on my email list. Now, if I was just asking for the first name and not the last name when people opt into my email list, I'm not going to have no clue on which Amber it is, because sometimes you'll have people who will double opt into your list using 3 or 4 or 5 different emails. You know what I'm saying? Why that happens, I don't know. And no, I do not delete emails. I don't. Oh, it does? Okay, Amber, I'm going to add you to the challenge right now, because you're already on the list. So all I have to do is click, click the box. So you're good. Amber, you're going to get an email, a confirmation email. Let me see. Yeah, you should get a confirmation email about 30 seconds. I just added you, babe. Yeah. Yeah, yep. That's the one I have, love. That's the one I have. Okay, Ty, are you still on here? Let me know, Ty, if you're still on here. And if you are a client of mine, like LaShawn, like Therese, you guys can also register. Okay, I give you guys that option to always register. Don't worry about the replays, because you guys get automatic access to it because you're already a client. But I'm waiting for Taya to respond, and then we're going to go ahead. So Amber, you're good. And anybody else, if any of you are interested in signing up, it's a free challenge. right? The link is scrolling on the bottom of my screen, or wherever you're viewing this video. It should be somewhere in the pinned comments or in the description. Okay. So definitely head on over there so that way you can sign up and register. We're going to be starting on April 3rd on Monday. Right. And I was telling my clients earlier this week, I said, you have to map out what your second quarter strategy is. Okay. You have to write out, what is my 90-day strategy that by June 30th, okay, I'm not behind. The second quarter is your make it or break it quarter. Okay. The success of your second quarter will determine the success of the rest of this year. So it's goal season. Okay. It's taking your personal feelings out of your business and focusing on growth. Okay. Focusing on your numbers. Okay. Focusing on your consistency and focusing on literally putting blinders on to negativity. Okay. And that's going to really help make your business last. It's going to really help you to build success. It's going to help you to move forward in business. So I always tell my clients, if there is an issue with your sales, the real issue is you're not getting enough eyes on your offer. So you got to get more eyes on your offer. This challenge is going to be the number one challenge. Is going to help you set yourself up for the rest of 2023. So make sure you ladies sign up right away. Okay. Ooh, who is this? How do I block somebody on Twitch? Somebody asked me to show them my feet. Okay. All right. Okay. I ain't gonna do that. All right, ladies, let me know if you have any questions. Let me know if you have any questions. Any questions? If you've already signed up, let me know. Give me 1 second. I've never blocked anybody on Twitch. So this is a learning. Thank you so much. The gentleman that mentioned he wanted to see my feet. Now I could find out how to block people on Twitch. So you stay right there, okay? So you can get that block, okay? Hold on 1 second. Hold on 1 second. How do I pull up my feed on Twitch? Right, LaShawn? These people are crazy. These people are crazy. I'm just trying to find my feed. How do I find my feed? I'm going to figure this out. I'm always willing to learn new things. I love it. If I type in the name of the audience. Okay, let's see. Oh, Twitch is like, okay, Twitch is like when I go on Twitch, right? Twitch is like for me, like I'm on Twitch right now, right? I'm signed on to my Twitch account. And when I'm logging on here, I see a lot of gamers. So Twitch is a platform, and those of you who know a lot about Twitch, I'm more than happy with you sharing your perspective about Twitch. But for me, Twitch is like a gaming platform. You know what I'm saying? It's like where people go and they do different games and gamers and stuff. Like if you was to hold on 1 second. I figured out how to block him. Hold on. Let me block. Okay, click. Ooh, okay. Thank you, sir. All right. It says, and he left me a message. Okay, let me block you, honey. Block. Okay. Boom. I did it. You have a good day. Okay. So anyway, I'm glad now I know how to block people on Twitch. So it's like a game. Like if you log on Twitch right now, you see a lot of people playing games, but I love getting on new platforms because even though I'm not a gamer, okay, if y'all go on my Twitch account, it's just my lives and things like that. I think whenever there's a space where something is not happening, you got to make it happen. So it's great to be the first to, it's just like Periscope. When Periscope came around, people were just on Periscope chatting. There were different explorers. The early era of Periscope was like for explorers and digital nomads, people who travel and they sort of go live and do their travel and things like that. And a lot of people who gave like entertainment content and stuff. And then we as entrepreneurs, we came on Periscope and we blew it up. You know what I'm saying? Like we got on there and we were getting followers, shares. I mean, so much. A lot of you know me from Periscope, even though I have my Facebook account active for longer than my Periscope account was. So Periscope is no longer around. When Periscope left, I almost cried because honestly, I connected with so many awesome people on Periscope. So it's like that for me for Twitch. Like Twitch for me is like the Periscope, where Twitch right now is mostly for if you're a gamer and you like to play games all day and things like that, and you like to, what type of games people play. Like right now, I'm logged on to Twitch, and I see return damage radio wheel, and it's like a fighting game, and these are adults, y'all. These are not kids. These are adults on here right now, live right now as I'm speaking. And I see one lady that's doing workouts. Okay, her name is I don't know how to pronounce her name, but anyway, she's doing some exercises and stuff. You got what is this a game called? My son plays all the time. Apex. Yeah. 2v2. I mean, all this stuff is like all game stuff, you know. And there's women and men on here, like literally live streaming playing video games. And I'm like, okay, you know, that's not something I want to get into. I don't like. I'm an old school game. I like Mario and Tetris and all that stuff. But yeah. See, I got another. Someone said, I want to help on use chat box price lower. Okay, let me block another person on Twitch. Hold on, this is cool. Yes. Where'd you go, sir? The one that just made a comment. Oh, where'd you go? Where'd you go? Maybe he deleted himself. Okay. So, but like I said, you know, Twitch for me is like the early era of Periscope, where we got on that platform. We're like, wait, nobody's talking about business, right? Nobody's talking about marketing. Nobody's talking about let's talk about it. So we would do what was it called, Trees? We would do Pass the Cast. We've done that for individuals who struggle with going live on Periscope. So we do a Pass the Cast event. We would do Promote Your Business, all kinds of stuff. And for me, Periscope was more of a space where you can literally get clients from everywhere. So like when Candy says I'm worldwide, I can relate to that because I'm worldwide too. There's people who live outside of the United States, tons of people who live outside of the United States who know who I am and what I do. And Periscope was a great platform for that, for us to step outside the US and gain clients and stuff like that. Yeah. So yeah, pretty good. So I hope that answered your question, Amber. So I'm not a Twitch, I'm not, hold on, let me block this other person on Twitch. This is cool. Boom, blocked. Yes. So I'm not like a guru about Twitch, but I just get on any platform where I can promote what I do. Yes, right. And DJs. Yes, DJs use Twitch too, because I don't know if y'all remember, my brother's also a DJ. So I don't know if y'all remember when the pandemic happened, a lot of DJs couldn't do parties, they couldn't do events. A lot of performers couldn't do concerts. So when they would go on Facebook or on YouTube, sometimes they would get flagged. So if a DJ was playing like a reggaeton song or a Beyonce song or what have you, his video would eventually get shut down because there's of licensing. But with Twitch, you can be a DJ and just mix and do whatever you do on there, and it won't be an issue. So, yes. So absolutely, you're right, Trees. Yeah, try it out. Yes, you're going to get some trolls. When I first got on Periscope, I used to have people be trolls all the time on Periscope, right, Therese? Like we used to be on there and there'd be trolls talking about, show me your feed, show me this and that. I mean, just silliness, right? You just block them. Like you just literally block them. So yeah, it's the same thing. Twitch is the same platform. You know, you get some trolls on there. It's okay. You know, don't, some people get so upset when somebody says something silly on their, live, but be careful what comments you pull up, right? Some comments has, if a person has like a picture that shows nudity or harassment or any type of sadistic thing on there, you don't want to pull up every comment. This is why I love StreamYard, is because I can see y'all comments before I pull it up. So don't pull up everyone's comment because your account can get flagged, okay, or i.e. shut down.
So don't do that. Always read the comments before you pull it up. That's what I did with that troll. When his comment came up, I read it, you know, when he was like, show me your feet. And I was like, oh, okay. And then me log over here and block him. You know what I'm saying? Don't pull it up, because that can be considered, you know, a form of nudity for YouTube or Facebook, right? That comment alone, and they'll shut down your account, even though you didn't make that comment. Yeah, I hope y'all know that, because I've seen that happen before. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, your son probably knows about Twitch, Amber. Yeah, he probably does. He probably does. Yeah. He probably follow. See, that's why we gotta check our kid's cell phone. You know what I'm saying? Because my daughter and them was mentioning something about Snapchat. And I was like, what? So I went on their phone, I deleted Snapchat. I'm like, don't y'all download nothing on your phone without letting me know. Yeah, like the old school games. Like I used to play Super Mario. I used to be a big Pac-Man gamer. Like those are the type of games I love playing. Solitaire. Let me tell you something. My game is blackjack. Okay, I have a blackjack app on my phone, and I play all the time. That is my game, honey. Whenever I go to Atlantic City or Vegas, I'm at the blackjack table. I necessarily don't like blackjack because I'm an old school casino type of girl. I like to sit at the table and, you know, run the cards or what have you. But yes, I love card games. Spades, honey. Man, we used to get a lot of fights over spades, especially when we played with 4 people. Oh, it was a wrap. It was a wrap. I saw somebody post a reel where their family was playing spades and they was cussing and carrying on. I'm like, well, that's what spades is. You know, you it's an intense game, honey, especially if you playing with some people who are like spades connoisseurs, honey. It's no joke. Yes. All right, y'all. So I'm going to go ahead and hop off. If you haven't done so already, please register and sign up for my upcoming challenge. It's going to be awesome and amazing. You definitely don't want to miss it. We're going to be kicking off on April 3rd, which is going to be this upcoming Monday. So make sure you sign up, you know, before the countdown ends, so that way you can get in on this round. Okay. So that way you can get in on this round. So you want to do that because once Monday comes, I close out this current round. So you have to wait, I don't know, maybe 2 or 3 weeks or so to sign up, because this is a live challenge, ladies. I know sometimes people say, oh, well, I'll sign up whenever. No, once we start a round, right, I close out registration, okay? And then you'll be able to join in on the next round. And why would you want to wait? You know, if you wait, it's going to be, you're going to miss out on opportunities for you to get more people on your email list. So you want to take opportunities right away and get on this as soon and as quickly as possible. Okay. So hold on one second, y'all. Yes. Please. All right, cool. All right, so all right, y'all. So I'm going to go ahead and hop off. I actually have a client call to set up for. So I will see you guys inside the challenge. Okay. So make sure you register and sign up. And as always, don't forget, get out there and dominate, because it's time to design the life that you, in fact, deserve. Till next time. Bye, guys.